What's up guys, welcome back. Another comparison. Yesterday, Champions Karambit versus Reaver. I mean, it was kind of obvious. This time around we have the RGX butterfly, and I will say this is not so obvious at all. I feel like this is pretty close. If we take a look at both knives, I'd say arguably the two best knives that have released this year. In addition to the Xeno Hunter knife, both the butterfly and the Karambit are the best in their respective category. The butterfly is definitely the best one out there that we have. I mean, the RGX, again, and I will say this, probably one of the most well-rounded collections that we ever got, especially the 2.0. I think this has to be one of the best 2.0 collections that we ever got, and the butterfly is a 10 out of 10, straight up. Everything about this, and there's nothing that I feel like is missing with this knife, from visuals to animations. The animations especially, I do like the RGB effect that we have. Again, I've said this before on the animation, the spinning thing. I love it. Many people dislike it, and many people are missing the color change. The color change kind of integrated again in the animation, but I like it. I like the way it looks, and it is probably one of the most satisfying knives to use. The left click animation, the right click animation, again, the inspect, everything about this knife is fun. The fact that we have 4 colorways, just like with the Reaver Karambit, makes it more viable long term because it won't get as boring as knives that have only 1 colorway. With that being said, it is a top tier knife. My problem is, right, and that's not even a problem, that's just a preference, I do like the edgy, aggressive style of the Karambit just a bit more than I do like how the RGX blade looks visually. Something about the Karambit's design, and I've said it in yesterday's video as well, just looks perfect. The aggressiveness in combination with just the Reaver theme, it looks clean. Everything about this knife I feel like is a 10 out of 10, and when it comes down to personal preference, I tend to side with the more edgy looking skin here, with the more aggressive skin. And in the end, I feel like if I had to decide between using a butterfly knife or a Karambit knife and throw the other one away, I feel like I would stick with the Karambit because I like it a bit more. That's just, you know, my general preference towards Karambits. But overall as well, I feel like this is not an obvious choice. This is probably one of the biggest 50-50s that I have on the skin versus skin series. This is all about personal preference. Do you prefer the Karambit design? Do you prefer the butterfly design? And then also, do you like the more edgy looking skins or the more futuristic looking skins? I feel like based off of that, you make your decision. Both of these knives are probably the best 2 that we have this year. It's gonna be tough beating those. I'm not gonna say we won't see another knife that will be better because we don't know, but I feel like those 2 will be the 2 best knives that we have if they don't release an only katana, which would definitely be a heavy contender. I mean, let's be real. But speaking about katanas, many people wanted me to compare the RGX blade to the Karambit, and you know, if I had to put the Karambit against the blade, I'm gonna be straight up, the RGX blade still one of the best knives in the game. I love it. It's unique. This is the one thing I love about it, the uniqueness that the katana has, the blade, the RGX blade. But in a comparison, Karambit versus the RGX blade, I'm going to go with the Reaver Karambit here because this is definitely my personal preference. Both of these knives, again, they have a huge quality in terms of variety, in terms of animation, in terms of just visual design. But again, just like with the comparison towards the butterfly, I just like everything about the Reaver Karambit a bit more than I do like it on the blade. So in both cases, I'm going to side with the Karambit. I think this is the best knife for me right now. My new favorite one, I just made a tier list. I have to correct that one. The new Karambit is going to be my favorite knife in 2022, at least for now. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you prefer the butterfly? Do you prefer the blade or the Karambit? I want to see what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.